change can happen if we commit to it, and if we believe we can make it happen, you know. The whole idea is about inspiring others to actually just have a little bit of curiosity and what needs to happen for things to get here, and what's behind, and what I'm being part of. It's basically asking, and I believe that's why we focus on the boycott of the grape. It's all about the responsibility of being a citizen, you know, and by buying something, by buying a ticket to watch a film, we're allowing those films to exist. We're allowing that voice to tell stories. So just make sure you know why you're buying what you're buying, and that's naturally going to make a better place, this world we live in.
You mentioned that he's not so much known. Maybe can you tell us, or all of you, tell us a bit? Is it why he was in a non-violent movement? It's not popular to be non-violent. Is it maybe because it's?
I really don't. That was kind of puzzling to me, because I'm like, you know, almost every major city in America, there's a Cesar Chavez Avenue, Cesar Chavez School, and you know, I knew that he worked with the farm workers, and it was odd to me that you don't find it in any history books, and it's a pretty big part of American history. And then so, you know, doing the research, I mean, you find out more and more about this guy, and about the movement, being nonviolent, but it was very productive. It actually got something done, and uniting in a way like a certain part of the nation. But it was puzzling at first, and then you know, back then I don't think there was Wikipedia, you know. So you would maybe it wasn't in any encyclopedia books or anything. So I think it's a perfect time right now for, at least, you know, I have a 5-year-old son, and I'm like, one day hopefully he watches this movie and realizes that it wasn't always like this. But I want to say that for me, like, the movie was he just, you know, he had a lot of love for people, and you know, so did you know, you guys all. Like, I'm sure you have to love people in order to fight for people. And to me, it was like just going up against a bully. And I remember my brother got laid off like 7 years ago, when all this, you know, America, they were getting bailouts, and you know, these CEOs were giving themselves bonuses once they got the bailout. But who rewards himself for doing a bad job? And so, to me, it's kind of a universal theme, you know, where you go up against a bully, and you know, David and Goliath kind of story. And there was a resentment that I had towards these people, you know, like giving themselves, you know, private plane rides and all this stuff, and just, you know, who needs an extra boat? And then meanwhile, they're laying off a lot of people. So that, I mean, I think that, you know, it's still happening now, and you know, that kind of